Right, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries. The staples of a person's diet should be fruits and vegetables. Vegetables. Go ahead.
It is often said that the staples of a person's diet should be fruits and vegetables. So when I went to the open market, I looked for the stalls selling those items. And on finding them, I bought some items. At the fruit stand, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries.
Right, I bought some items. At the fruit stand, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries. Staples of a person's diet. Should be fruits and vegetables. Okay.
It is often said that it's staple of the person's diet should be fruits and vegetables. So when I went to the open market, I looked for the store selling those items, and on finding them, I bought some items. At the fruit stand, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries.
Right, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries. Staples of a person's diet. Fruits and vegetables. Okay.
It is often said that the staple of a person's diet should be fruit and vegetable. So when I went to the open market, I looked for the store selling those items, and on finding them, I bought some items. At the fruit stand, I asked for grapes, banana, and strawberries.
Right, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries. Staples of a person's diet should be fruits and vegetables. Okay.
It is often said that the staples of person diet should be fruits and vegetables. So when I went to the open market, I looked for the stalls selling those items, and on finding them, I bought some items. At the fruit stand, I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries.
Right, very good. I asked for grapes, bananas, and strawberries. It is often said that the staples of a person's diet. What is your diet? A diet, it's what you eat in the day. You may be at breakfast, you may have a cereal, or you may have eggs or toast or something, and then at lunch something, and then at dinner. To be on a diet, what does it mean when I say I am on a diet?
Lose weight.
Well, to be on a diet is to reduce the amount of food that you're eating in order that you may lose a few pounds or a few kilos or something like that. That you may lose some weight. Oh, I just feel like I can't fit into my clothes. I've got to do something. Well, maybe you should go on a diet. Lose maybe 5 pounds or 6 pounds or something like that, and you'll feel much better, and your clothes will fit, that type of thing. So I think I will go on a diet. Now there are many different kinds of diets. You only have to look a little bit, and you'll find out diets listed everywhere as to do this or do that, or drink diet milk, or low fat and all that kind of stuff to reduce your weight and to be on a diet. The staples of a person's diet, those are the things that make up the main diet that a person follows. In this case, fruits and vegetables. Others, it could be fish and rice. The staples, the things that are the main part of your food that you eat every day. The staples, the main part is fruit and vegetables in this case, but it could be some other things in other cases. What is another word, what is another meaning of the word staple? To staple
Like the papers.
The papers. Yeah, the meaning of staple is, right, it's a small metal, piece of metal, a small piece of metal, and you would use what they refer to as a staple gun. A staple gun. And in the staple gun, there are staples. And if you had several pieces of paper and you didn't have a paper clip, but you did have a staple gun, you would be able to staple the items together. And then instead of all 3 or 4 different loose pieces of paper, you had one collection of the paper held together by a staple. A staple gun, something like that, a little bit. And you would have the staples here. And you get the idea? That's exactly what it means.
Teacher, staple send the something diet.
A staple, in this case, a staple is not the same as a diet. The staple is the things that make, the staples are the things that make up your diet. Your diet is what you eat. Some people eat a diet, maybe a vegetarian diet, no meat.
Oh no.
Vegetarian only. He's a veggie. He's a veggie.
Staple send the vegetarian.
The same as what?
Send the vegetarian.
No. The staple is not, it's the things that make up your diet. You can be a vegetarian and
Vegetarian diet,
your staples would be vegetables. But you can be a person that doesn't eat vegetables and all you do is eat meat. And that could be your staple for your diet is the meat that you eat every day.
Because vegetarian not eat meat, eat food and vegetarian.
A vegetarian.
Same, not
He
same.
doesn't eat meat. He doesn't eat meat, a vegetarian.
เวจิเทเรียนมันกินมังสวิรัติ
มังสวิรัตินี่ก็คือ
นี่คือไม่ใช่
So,
ได้เองไง
fruits and vegetables are the main part
ไม่ใช่อาหาร
of
หลัก
the diet.
แล้วตกลงตัวเนี่ยแปล
Or
ว่า
the main part of, let's say, my diet, the main part is fruits and vegetables.
ขอบใจนะ
That, those are the staples of my diet. Your diet could be fish and rice. I don't know, could be something else. Whatever the staples were. So I went to the open market and looked for the stalls. The little places that sold the different items, stalls in the market, and selling those items. Each item, a piece of something, an item, a thing. And finding them, I bought some of those things. And at the fruit stand, I asked for the grapes, bananas, and strawberries. It could have been blueberries, it could have been blackberries. Could have been red grapes or green grapes or durian. Though nobody buys durian anymore. They stopped buying that years ago. Durian. I don't think I've seen durian in 20 years. Strawberries, my favorite. Ice cream. Yeah, my staples are ice cream and beer.
ก็ไม่ใช่ไดเอท
Ice cream and beer, staples. Oh my gosh,
ได้กินหมด
can't have that. A fruit stand, a stand or a stall. Very similar things. You're in an open market and you're saying, where are the fruit stands? And the lady, oh sir, they're right over there on the second aisle. The second aisle fruit stands. So I go over, oh, bananas, grapes, strawberries, gone. Any questions about the words? Staples, staple gun. I will staple the pages together. The staples of a person's diet. I'm on a diet. I'm losing weight. I'm on a diet. I'm just drinking water and having a little bit of food in the morning, and that's it for the day. I'm on a diet. Wow. Any questions about the words?
The open market, it should be in the open air, no, not in the building or.
Fresh market.
Yeah, an open market, normally, you see them around town. It's not in a big enclosed building, you know, with doors and all that, no, like a supermarket, like a Tops Market or something like, no. An open market would be open to the air, you're out there outdoors, and all the stalls and stands have been placed around, and people go walking through, looking around at the different things.
Teacher, store and stand. Store serving and food stand.
Yeah, stall, I look for the stands selling those. It could be a fruit stand, would be a little table, something like that, where they're selling all different fruit. A fruit stand. A stall might have a little roof over it or something like that, but it's all the same idea. Where are the fruit stands? Oh, sir, the fruit stalls are right over there. It's, you know, boom, boom, boom. Either way. A stall might have maybe a little roof over it or something like that, but then a stand might too, so it's very close. Where are the fruit stands? Oh, the stalls are right over there. Same idea. And remember, vegetables. Vegetables. Not vegetables. Not tables, but vegetables. 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 What? You can't buy vegetables here. We only sell vegetables. Oh, sorry, wrong place.
แล้วก็อ่านเวจเทเบิลตลอด
Vegetables, I've heard that. So it's not something I've never heard before.
มีหลังคา
Any other questions about the words or the meaning?
แต่มันก็มีหลังคา
มันออกเสียงเนี่ยแต่มันออกเสียงเนี่ย
Okay.
แต่คนออกแทนคุยกับเขาว่าไม่น่าจะมีโง่
รู้สึกว่าไอ้ที่ขายผลไม้
เหมือนกับคำว่า
ไอ้ที่เส้นทางมันเป็นสแตนสแตน
Yeah, the pronunciation is very important, and that's why you want to get away. You got to work on that V sound to get away from the wedge, woo, and into the veg.
เวจเทเบิล
Do you have any rule to pronounce which is not pronounced
อามีหน้าไม่ได้เห็น
the word, the long words like vegetables?
เห็นเวลาเขากินกาแฟเขาชอบทำอาหารเห็นหน้า
Don't speak this step and speak this step. How do we know?
How do you know
Yeah,
B sound?
not this sound. For example, vegetable. Why you don't say vegetables?
Well, you know, why don't we say vegetables? Because that's not the way it is. It's just the way you have to pronounce it the way everybody else pronounces that speaks the language. And in this case, it's vegetables. Why isn't it vegetables? I don't know. Ever since I've been able to speak English, it's always been vegetables. Nobody said, oh, it's not vegetables, it's vegetables. It's just the way it is. You have to speak it the way it is. And to say, well, why don't you say vegetables? You can say vegetables, and everybody will say, oh, you mean vegetables. Oh, yeah.
But when you say that vegetarian, you say
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it is. It's not like somebody's, you know, like it's a secret plan. It's just the way it is. You can say whatever you want, and people, maybe they'll understand what you're saying. But if you don't say it the right way, they'll, ooh, I wonder what she meant by vegetarian or whatever. There's a way to say it correctly, and then there's every other way.
No rules.
So, I mean, in the sense that there's no real, you know, somebody 1,000 years ago didn't write down everything and this is the way you gotta say vegetables for the next 5,000 years. No, it's just the way it is. And so to be understood and to be able to function in English, you just say it the way everybody else says it. You know, it's not like, why isn't it vegetables? You want to say vegetables? Go ahead. Nobody's going to say anything, hit you over the head. And they'll even sell you vegetables. But the pronunciation, the correct way is vegetables. Nobody's 150 years ago decided, shall it be vegetables or vegetables? Well, let's go with vegetables. Oh no, that's too difficult. Let's go with vegetables. Okay, vegetables. But no, nobody, it's just the way it developed over 10,000 years or however long you want to go back.
Don't be angry because I would like to know how to speak correctly.
Vegetables.
Vegetable.
Vegetables. I still understand what you want. You want vegetables. And I'm not going to say like, what, where did you learn to speak? What, that's ridiculous. No. I'll sell you the grapes, the bananas, and the strawberries. But I'll think to myself, I wonder where she picked up that word vegetables. Sounds kind of funny, but anyway. No, it's just the way it is. And, you know, you can say, you know, people will not criticize you, but they'll wonder, you know, that your English is not so good. Vegetables. Oh, I mean vegetables. Got me saying it now. But yeah, that's just the way it is. It's not like there's some special code somewhere that people, you know, it's just the way it is. And so, like I say, if you say vegetables, people will know that you mean fruit, that, you know, or vegetables or something like that, or peas or corn or something like that. But it's not the proper way.
Teacher, when I was small, the teacher said that we have to read like this vegetable. Everybody said like this in Thailand. But now you say that this is, I would like to know there is any rules to speak. Like, no rules.
There's no rule. It's just either right or wrong. Vegetables, yes. Vegetables, no. But if you do say vegetables, people will understand what you mean, I think. Or at least I will, because I've heard it before. But it's not the right way. And so that is why the most important thing too is practice. So that you get away from vegetables and get to vegetables. There's no book that's going to tell you that it's this way, not that way. It's the way that you speak and what people hear.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other questions? Just the way things are. And even if you mispronounce words, in many cases you'll be understood. And, you know, maybe that is okay. But the correct way is, you know, the way most people would say the word, vegetables. Okay, here we go. The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, "Go ahead, take a stab at it." The student then gave it a try and said, "Frequent." "Excellent," the teacher said. "Very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class." Wow. Whoa. Frequent. Let's see if everybody can pronounce frequent correctly. Frequent. Yeah, woo. Go ahead.
The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, "Go ahead, take a stab at it." The student then gave it a try and said, "Frequent." Excellent. the teacher said, very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
Right, okay, very good. Pronunciation. Frequent. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said, frequent. Oh, excellent, the teacher said. Very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class. Okay.
The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said, frequent. Excellent, the teacher said. Very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
Right, very good. Pronunciation. You are the star of the class. Go ahead.
The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said, frequent. Excellent. The teacher said, very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
Right, very good. Pronunciation. You are the star of the class. The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said, frequent. Oh, excellent, the teacher said. Very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class. Go ahead.
The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said, frequent. Excellent. The teacher said, very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
You are the star of the class. The word written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said, frequent. Oh, excellent, the teacher said. Very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
The teacher asked the student to pronounce the words written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then grabbed in a try and said, frequent. Excellent. The teacher said, very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
Right, you are the star of the class. Very good. The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word written on the board. Written on the board. Frequent. The student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a stab at it. Okay.
The teacher asked the student to pronounce the word line on
Written
on the board. For frequent. Student looked at the word but said nothing. The teacher then said, go ahead, take a
stab.
stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said,
frequent.
frequent accident. The teacher said, very good pronunciation. You are the star of the class.
Right, very good. Go ahead, take a stab. Stab.
Stand.
Go ahead, take a stab at it. The student then gave it a try and said,